Hey, it's Mommy Nikki. So today I decided to make my very first YouTube video. So I've been trying to think because I made my YouTube video like a few months ago and I'm like, what am I gonna do for my first video? I don't know. So today, as I'm getting ready for an appointment, I thought, well, why not make it today? So today I am getting my eyebrows microbladed. I actually don't know if I'm just getting them microbladed or if I am getting them ombre with an ombre powder. As you can see, these are my natural brows. I started growing them out, not too bad, like this part, until we get to my arch. I have problems growing them in, right in through here. I do a pretty good job, I think, of filling them in. It's just, I don't know, if you're someone who has to fill in your eyebrows, you know it's a pain in the ass to do it every day. It's so time consuming, and this would just take a lot less time to do my makeup in the morning. So I decided to look up some numbers. I live in a very small town, then nobody does this around here, so I have to travel almost 2 hours away, which I have to finish my makeup really quickly here. So I just wanted to show you guys what my eyebrows looked like before. I don't know if I'm just getting them microbladed or if I'm getting an ombre powder on them. I don't know too much about it. I know it's just like with the shading and stuff. If any of you guys have got them done, please comment below your experience. I'm really nervous because nobody but me has ever touched my eyebrows. Like, I won't even go get them waxed because I don't trust nobody with my brows. People are probably saying, I can tell no one professionally has done your eyebrows. That's why they look like that. If you look at baby pictures, like right up in here, like they just don't grow. I don't know why. So anyways, I am super thrilled, but super nervous, about getting these done. I went on their Instagram page. It's called the Eyebrow Bar, Brow Bar in Pittsburgh. I think it's in Mount Lebanon. I don't know. I'll have to look up for sure and tell you guys. They do a really good job. I wouldn't go there if I didn't, but again, I'm really nervous because I can be really, really picky. And these things are permanent for a while. So I'm really not gonna like them and be like, girl, take this out my skin. I hope that's not the case. And I don't want to freak her out and tell her how nervous I am about her doing a good job prior, because I don't want to sound rude. Of course, I wouldn't say it in a mean way, but you know, like I might tell her, I'm a little bit nervous. Can you please make sure you make them look like how I usually draw them in? Which I'm about to go do now. Like I said, if you have ever got your eyebrows maybe microbladed or ombre with the powder, comment down below and tell me your experience. Like I said, I'm really nervous. My mom was telling me last week she was reading on Facebook about some horror story about some girl who got them done and they were a mess. I'm thinking, girl, don't do that right now. Stop it. So I hope I have a good experience. Pray to the gods above. Anyway, I gotta go finish putting the rest of my face on. Like I said, they told me I was allowed to do my eyebrows how I usually do, so I'm gonna go do that. And I gotta finish my hair. So anyways, let's hope this turns out. This better not be my first YouTube video that ends up as an epic fail. Like, I'm glad it would be enjoyable for you guys all to watch, but not so much for me. Hey, I am back, and so are my eyebrows. So this is what they look like when I have eyebrows on. So as you can see, I don't think I do too bad of filling them in. Again, it's just really time consuming. So hopefully when I go get them done now, they make them look like this. I pray to God they do, because if they don't, you're gonna see me coming back here crying. Like I said, I am really, really specific when it comes to my eyebrows. I've never had anybody do them before. I'm really scared. I've seen some really good results, so fingers crossed I don't come back to you guys looking a mess. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so today is day one, the day after getting my eyebrows done. I decided to go with some microblading, the ombre powder brow. I will let you see real quick. You can see those strokes. That is the microblading and the rest is the powder ombre. Yes, they look really bold right now. That is because this whole thing is such a process, and I'm gonna go over with that with you next. The color also, everything looks really bold right now, and everything softens up in a couple weeks and they'll look real natural. They're shiny right now. That's because of the ointment I have to put on them. So let's get started. So the cost of these eyebrows cost me with the tip was $5.85. They are a little bit cheaper if you decide just to go with the microblading. The powder brow does cost a little more, but I think it looked more natural than just getting strokes on. Plus, towards the end, my eyebrows, as I showed you yesterday, weren't really growing, so that's where the pigment powder comes in. So when I first went in there, we discussed everything I wanted. She first put some numbing gel on my eyebrows, and I had to sit for half an hour. After that was done, she drew my eyebrows on, and it's really cool how they do it because they measure like from down here to down here, from right here to right here, like everything is dead point on, so you're not having mismatching eyebrows. And that took forever. The whole process took me a little over 5 hours. It's time consuming, so be ready for it, but it's worth it. So she drew them on, and then she started with the shading. It was so funny because when she said that she was going to use the espresso color, that's the color I used on my brows when I filled them in with the gel liner. So I thought that was really funny. She didn't do the arch as high as I usually go. If you've seen my video yesterday or in my Mommy Nikki videos on TikTok, I have a high arch. They, like looking at them right now, you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? They have a high arch. I have OCD, so I notice little things. I have like a love-hate relationship with my brows right now because when I look in the mirror at times, I feel like I'm looking like that because I feel like they're so down more. I will say this though, it took me 10 minutes to do my makeup today. I was like, oh my gosh, 10 minutes and I'm done. I had to text my husband. I was like, you're not gonna believe this. I'm done with my makeup already. He's like, whoa. I went to actually grab my eyebrow makeup stuff to do, and I'm like, I forgot I don't have to do my eyebrows. So that was exciting. It wasn't as painful as what I thought. Like I said, they do put the gel or the numbing gel on, and she kept asking throughout the process, are you sure you don't need more? I'm like, no, it's fine. And she's like, you are only the second person to tell me that you don't need more. It really doesn't hurt. Like, if anything, I don't know. Everybody has their own like pain tolerance. I thought it felt pretty cool. And I told her that. I probably thought I'm nuts. So, again, this is a whole process. There's a lot that goes into these that I thought I researched these thoroughly about what the microblading is and the care. I didn't realize there was so much aftercare. Like, you really have to be ready to be dedicated to taking care of these, because I'm sure some of you have heard horror stories about microblading. I haven't, thank God, but I've heard people tell me that they have, because I probably wouldn't have got it done if I heard them. But like anything else, you just have to do your proper aftercare. Like for the first 14 days, I have to pat them down lightly with a wet paper towel and then apply A&D ointment to them twice a day. And then she said on day like 3, 6, and 9 to apply with a Q-tip some dial soap with water, lightly blot them, and then blot it off with a wet paper towel. So, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous because it says your brows flake. Like this, a lot of this comes off. That's why they look so bold. So I'm a little nervous for that because I am so specific when it comes to my eyebrows. I don't want to be going in public looking a hot mess. Like if I get looked at, I'm just gonna be like, I just got them microbladed. Okay, that's why they're like that. Like I feel the need to tell everybody that. It's funny because I'm not the type that care what people think, but when it comes to my eyebrows, they must be flawless. So I'm nervous for that. I do go back in 6 weeks for a touch-up. After your initial visit and your 6-week checkup, these will be fine for instead of 1 to 3 years. Depends on how you take care of them. And then you just go in for touch-ups. I keep wanting to say checkup. It's a touch-up. So you go in every so often, every couple of years for a touch-up. And like I said, it's permanent. Just make sure whatever you do, if you decide to get these, is do your research on who you have do them. Like I said, I haven't personally heard horror stories. Now I want to look some up though. But I have heard people tell me they've heard horror stories. You have to make sure you have the right person doing them. Like I said, I did my research prior to choosing this place, and it was nice because they have an Instagram page. So I got to go on their Instagram page, see each person they have working there, and I got to see their work, and then I got to choose my person. So that was nice. Again, they didn't hurt as nearly as bad as what I thought. The process was so much longer. Like I said, I was there for over 5 hours. Wasn't expecting that, but hey, time is beauty. So I definitely, as of now, don't regret getting them done. Like I said, after showering today and getting my makeup done in 10 minutes, I was like, woo, heaven. I'm going to show you a brief clip. I really wish now that I would have brought my tripod so I could have filmed her doing them. They had ring lights there because I take photos and videos after, you know, they do the service. And I said, you don't happen to have a tripod, do you, so I can film? Because I told her I was making my first YouTube video. And she's like, no, I'm sorry, we don't. But I did get to make a brief, like 16-second video for my Musical.ly page where it shows her with the little gun doing them, which you can see right now. So as you see, it was real brief, but at least you got to see a little bit of what she's doing. The microblade, it's really cool because it's actually a little microblade, like, which makes sense. I don't know if you guys all knew that. I didn't. I can be a little slow at times, but it was an actual blade, and it just goes into your skin. That kind of felt really cool. And when she did the ombre powder pigment, it was done with a tattoo gun, like a gun you would go to a tattoo shop and get a tattoo with. Now, don't get this misinterpreted for a tattoo. I mean, this is a tattoo, but it's not done with tattoo ink. You can Google some tattooed eyebrows with ink, and oh my God, it looks horrid. They use a pigment. So it's totally more natural. Like I said, right now, they don't look too natural, I don't think. I don't know. But once these bad boys soften up and peel off, I'm so anxious to see what they look like. I hope I love them. The next few days, I'm going to be filming what the process my eyebrows are going through. She told me I had really good skin. Like, I had the dream skin for anyone who wants to get these done. Like, my skin just soaked up the pigment, and she said not everyone does that. So I'm hoping I don't lose any pigment in certain places, which is okay anyways if I do, because the touch-up in 6 weeks will correct that. But still, in the meantime, I don't want to be walking around with jacked up eyebrows, because as you can see, I also cannot apply any makeup towards here because they can get infected and you don't want makeup touching them right now. I also can't lay out in the sun for a couple of weeks. If you do, it can shed your color and leave scarring. So again, if you're going to get microblading done or powdered brows done, make sure you do your research. Don't let these horror stories scare you off from getting this done. It's just because 9 times out of 10, they didn't follow the instructions. It's very important and crucial that you do, like another one, don't wear makeup or skincare products directly on your new brows. I can't even exercise for 7 days, which I'm keto life, baby, so I don't exercise, which I don't know. Oh, because the sweat can attribute to pore retention. You can't use saunas, steam rooms. This is crazy. I don't use tanning beds anymore, but I used to because I like to tan outside. But if you tan enough in a tanning bed without covering these up, she said they'll turn blue. Yeah, heard it right, blue. Could you imagine having blue eyebrows? That's crazy. So that's another one. Once they start scabbing and shedding, of course, just like if you got a regular tattoo, you know, don't touch it, don't peel it off, let it fall off on its own. I can't rub them. So yeah, you know, I'm hoping I am staying on top of my aftercare. So hopefully they heal up good. Like I said, in the next few days, I'm going to be documenting the changes in my eyebrows so you can see. Like I said, I think I got cut when she was using, like they use like a razor type thing to get rid of your hairs. I think that's what that is. So I didn't get any microblading done there. So again, this is day 1 after getting them microbladed with the ombre powder. Bright, yes. Bold, yes. I was told the color will fade a little bit, which I really don't want it to. I may actually end up adding in some black at my next appointment, which they look that way, but if you could see up close, yeah. It's the espresso color, which I love it, but I would like maybe a little hint of black added. So we shall see. So I am so glad you guys are joining my eyebrow journey with me. And comment down below if you've got your eyebrows done and tell me how long it took your eyebrows to heal. I'm really curious to see like just how everyone's so different. I'm hoping mine don't take long. Another girl on TikTok was telling me hers took about 5 days, and I think a little bit longer. She said like with the shedding and stuff. But yeah, I am definitely excited to share this journey with you and the process with you guys. So until next time. All right, guys, so we are on day 5 today, and I am experiencing the peeling, and it's so annoying. That's so bad over here, but yeah, that right there, I just want to rip it off. But as this happens, it's very important that you don't peel it off and let it fall off naturally. So I am hoping this process doesn't take forever. I have OCD and little things like that bother me. So anyways, I'll show you again where it's starting to peel, which is normal. You just do not want to peel it off, or you may pull the pigment off. A little bit over here. So yeah, again, this is day 5 after microblading, and that's what they look like. I am still experiencing really, really bad migraines all up in here. Right now, it finally went away. I just took a nap and took some Tylenol. Don't know what's going on with that yet. The girl that did my brows said if it keeps on happening, to consult with my doctor. And she said it could be due to putting the pressure on my brows and forehead area when I got them done. I don't know, but the migraines are pretty intense to where it's making me feel like I'm gonna vomit. So hopefully, I don't know, yesterday they felt like they were getting better, but today I don't know. So anyways, this is day 5. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so today I am going on day 4. I did want to try to film every day for the first couple weeks, just so you could, you know, see exactly what was going on each day. However, yesterday was not a good day. I woke up with a really bad migraine and it wouldn't go away. I had this headache, migraine, all right in here, all right in here. I was taking ibuprofen and Tylenol like almost literally all day long, and it just wouldn't go away. I did a lot of Googling to see if I could come across like if anybody else who had their eyebrows microbladed has experienced something like this. It was pretty crazy. Like I said, I would take Tylenol and ibuprofen and it just wouldn't go away. I didn't find anything really about anybody having any kind of headaches after getting this done, which kind of alarmed me and still does. So I messaged the girl that did them, and she also said that she's never heard of anyone say that they've had headaches or any migraines or anything after having microblading done, or that she's been made aware of, she said. So today I woke up and I had a little bit of a migraine still. Like I said, it's mainly like in this area. So I took some ibuprofen this morning, and it is now 1:30 in the afternoon, and I still feel a little funny in here. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. It is going away a little bit, but I still have it, but it's not as bad as yesterday, so that's a good thing. It is getting better. So again, that's something you may want to put into consideration before getting this done. I still don't regret getting them done, knock on wood. I'm still glad I did. It's just, there's a lot that comes with it, you know, like even when I shower, I can't let water fall down on my face. I have to make sure my head is kept back or I'm out of the water while I'm washing. And if it does, I have to pat them dry. They can never get wet. Again, it's just, I don't know if any of you guys have got hair extensions. When you get hair extensions, you are basically married to your hair. I think that is more in depth than with these, because when I had my hair extensions, like I had to wear something on my head when I went to bed, I had to brush it a certain way, I had to put certain spray in it, like a lot came with that, you know. And with this, you know, if you want it bad enough, you're just gonna suck it up, basically. Even though I had excruciating migraines yesterday, again, I don't regret getting them done. It's worth it to me. You know, thank God they're going away. Again, as I was stating the other day, you know, getting ready in the morning is like a godsend now. It takes me 5, maximum 10 minutes to put my makeup on. Like, it's crazy. So I did notice today, they are starting to flake a little. I don't know if you guys can really tell. I can definitely tell. On day 4 or 5 now, tomorrow I'm expecting more. The one thing I'm worried about, because they say on day 2 to 4, I think it is, or 3 to 4, that your eyebrows appear a lot darker than what they're going to be. I actually want them a little bit darker than this, so I'm afraid of how light they're going to be. They're still really bold right now, but once they start shedding, they go down a color. We used the espresso color on my eyebrows, which I use that anyway when I fill in my brows, but I also go in with black a little bit. So when I go in for my touch-up in 5 weeks, I'm definitely going to have her touch it up with black. Again, I am really curious to see, once I start shedding, what it looks like. So again, this is day 4. This is what they look like. They still have ointment on them. You can see I don't have makeup on my upper brow because you cannot get makeup towards it. So I'm kind of maybe pushing it with this down here, but I'm making sure it's not touching it. So again, excruciating migraines yesterday. I didn't want to do anything, but I have a little one, so I had to anyway. Today is much better. I still have this weird, like, pressure feeling up here. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if you got your eyebrows done. I'm really anxious to hear from you guys, like stuff that I'm talking about. Like, have you experienced anything like this? Like when I got them done, it didn't even hurt, as I said the other day. But afterwards, it's just like, whoa, my head was just like, ooh, ooh, ooh. So anyways, we will see tomorrow. I'm hoping for more flaking. I just want the flaking process to get over with, because I I really, really dread that part, because I just know my eyebrows are gonna look a hot mess, and my daughter has a spring concert next week. Lord brace me. If it wasn't her first year playing her instrument for the concert, I probably wouldn't go, just because I'm dreading what they're gonna look like. Maybe I'll just go wearing sunglasses the whole time or something. I don't know. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hello guys. So we are on day 8 today, after I got my eyebrows microbladed. Before I show you them up close, they have been peeling, and actually it's not as bad as what I thought. I was really expecting them to really look a hot mess, and if you can see them right now, I don't know, I don't think they look too bad. They are not on point like I like them to be, but I will show you. You can see some of the stuff peeling off. They're starting to look more natural, which I like. I will say this, I think during my touch-up, I will request maybe like a little bit darker. I like a bold eyebrow, and this is kind of like a little subtle for me. To touch base with the migraines, I've still been having them. I don't know what's going on. However, I woke up today with one pounding. I took some Tylenol. I didn't even do anything. Right now, I can feel a little bit still right in here, but it's like not nearly as bad. So that's good. I don't know what's going on with that. I consulted with my doctor friend and he said that it definitely triggered something going on up in there for migraines, but I don't know. I don't know. The girl that did it said she's never heard of it. Anybody experiencing this, unless they just didn't mention it. So anyway, again, we are on day 8. I can't wait till they are completely flaked off and I can go about my business, because I don't know about you, but I love laying out in the summer, and we really haven't been having any nice days, but the other day we did, and I couldn't lay out because I'm not allowed to get any sun on these because they will take out the color. So anyway, I will show you them up again up close. They are starting to look more natural. You can see where it's peeling. But yeah, it's starting to have that natural look. I thank God, because at first they're like really bright and shiny, which I do need to put ointment on, so they're probably gonna look that way again. But anyway, we are on day 8. We are on the final stretch. It says days 8 to 10. People usually say my eyebrows are gone because it, I guess, looks that way. I don't think so yet. Tomorrow's day 9. Hopefully I don't have that problem. So anyway, again, do I regret getting them? Nope. Migraines and all. Like these migraines, let me tell you, like, I don't know if it's a coincidence that I'm getting them, but they've been pretty intense to where I feel like I'm gonna vomit. Almost putting me in tears. Like nothing helps them. Once in a blue moon when I take it, I've been rotating between Tylenol and ibuprofen. Once in a blue moon when I take one, it will work. But other than that, it doesn't, and my head still pounds. But again, it's still worth it. With beauty, paint, with their, what do they say? Pain is beauty, you know? And when I get ready in 10 minutes and do my makeup, in 10 minutes, when before it would take me sometimes 45 minutes to an hour to get ready. Like my mom, she tells me, that was a waste of money. Well, you have light eyebrows, girl, and you don't have to do them every morning like I did. Like I said, again, it's totally worth it. I love it. I love waking up to my eyebrows looking fabulous. Like I said, again, I love how natural they're starting to look. Although you can see like where it's peeling. But again, very natural. I love them. I love my ombre powder brows. Excuse me, I was seeing another girl who got them done, and she made a YouTube video. She was saying, well, there's too much upkeep with them. When you're in the shower, you can't run water on your face, and you have to pat them dry. You have to watch out in the sun. Then you have to go back in 6 months, and you got to do it again. It's all personal preference. To me, it's so worth it. So worth it, waking up and not having to do my eyebrows. I love it, and I don't regret getting them. The only thing, I don't know, like to you, they probably look bold and have a nice arch. I wish she would have went kind of like up a little more there, what she did. Because if I don't purposely, I feel like if I'm not like raising my eyebrows up, like I look like they're down. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, and then I think gonna go in and get some black put in, not too much, but just a little. I think they look nice with my hair color, this color, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm just so used to having a really bold eyebrow. And I feel like with less of an arch and not as dark, they don't look as bold. I don't know, you guys have to let me know what you think. So anyway, I'm sorry if you can hear my dog snoring. She's a pug and she's loud. Anyways, I think I'm going to conclude this with my last video because they do pretty much look somewhat healed. If not, I'll just make another video, but I'm glad you guys got to see most of the process through this. Again, I think with the tip, I paid $585 to get them done. I got the combo brow along the ombre combo brow with some microblading in the front. Like those are fake and they don't look it. It's so cool. Of course, different places vary. I do recommend doing your research because I heard some horror stories. And if you're going to do it, make sure you listen to what they tell you to do. Because I've heard of girls, like I said again, with horror stories with microbladed eyebrows and horror stories. So just make sure you are ready to do what you're supposed to do if you get them done. And find the right person, because I have seen people who got them done and they were totally messed up looking because the person didn't know what they're doing. Don't be afraid to do your research. Everything is on social media nowadays. All these pages are on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, whatever, advertising, showing pictures. Make sure you find the right person to do them. So yeah, I will be back in June for my touch-up. Almost everybody has to get a touch-up within 6 weeks after getting them done, but that does not mean you have to go in every 6 weeks after that. You're good for like 1 to 3 years, they say. The initial touch-up is just because not everybody's skin takes the pigment too well at first. I think mine took it well. The girl even told me there that I have like the dream skin for microblading eyebrows because my skin was just really taking the pigment well. Because some girls are left with like almost, I don't know if I want to say bald spots, but some spots that really didn't take the pigment in as well. So, and that's another reason why they go in for the touch-up. And I don't see any bald spots like that. Like you see skin right there, but I'm not allowed to peel it off. But God, I love them. I feel fabulous, baby. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my first YouTube video, so I hope I didn't do too bad. And I plan to do more videos. If you don't already, follow me on TikTok. My name is mommy_Nikki. That's Nikki. I like to act a fool on there for fun. So again, make sure you like this video and subscribe for upcoming future videos, some fun stuff. And if you got these done, please comment down below. I want to know your experience with these, especially the migraines. I tried it, like I said before, I tried Googling it, and I haven't found anybody who has said that they had experienced migraines. I don't know if it's because I didn't ask for more numbing cream, and so it was like a little bit more intense for me. I don't know. But anyway, again, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye. Hey guys, so I thought I ended my video the other day, but I wanted to hop on here before I edited this video. Throughout my experience with getting my eyebrows done, I was saying I was having a lot of migraines going on, and I actually thought it was due to me getting them done. Come to find out it wasn't. Oh, huge relief, because I did so much Googling about people having their eyebrows microbladed, and I couldn't find anybody who experienced migraines after, like, when I say I was having migraines, like, they were bad. Like, I was waking up and my head just felt like, it was awful. Anyway, it's so funny because whenever somebody tells me they have a migraine, the number one thing that I ask them is, do you have any knots in your shoulders? Believe it or not, knots in your shoulders cause really bad migraines. And sure enough, I started rubbing and they still hurt really bad right now. I have terrible knots in my shoulders. And I started working them out, and yesterday or the day before, I'm not sure, was the first day I woke up without a migraine because I'm working the knot out. But that's all it is. It's not from getting my eyebrows done. Anyway, I am on day 10. I'll show you them real quick. They do look a little shiny because I'm still putting ointment on there, but oh, they're beautiful. Anyway, now I'm really done with this video, but oh, thank God. I was like, I didn't know what to think. I was starting to think something was seriously wrong with my head, with the migraines. Like I said, I still have some knots in my shoulders, but I am working them out. And like right now, I don't have a migraine. I haven't had one yet today. Yay! So don't let that scare you from not getting your eyebrows microbladed, because they are totally worth it. Somebody came knocking at my door early yesterday while I was still in bed, and I got up out of bed and wasn't afraid to say hello at the door because I had eyebrows. Bye, guys.